I'm doing a teardown on the Gymshark website at the moment because these guys have done a great job of optimizing their store. And one of the things that keeps sticking out to me is just how easy it is to add products to cart from their collection page. So I wanted to make a quick video just explaining like why this works and how it works for online retailers who have a lot of products. Trying to get customers onto the product page is usually the best option because you can give them more information. You can counter more of their objections or answer more of their questions. You can show them reviews, and it all goes to building trust and getting them further down the purchasing funnel. But for a brand like Gymshark, where these guys are so well established that they don't need to build a lot of trust, like if you end up here, for the most part, you probably already understand what their brand is and you know who they are and you trust them as a brand. But what people do, because there's so many products, it's like you can look through this catalog and it can be a bit overwhelming. But a lot of people would just be like looking to buy a couple of things. So rather than going into each individual product, if they find the thing they want, because there's so many like variants that are similar, you can just get customers to add directly to cart from here. So what a lot of smaller online retailers would have a button down here prompting customers to add to cart or to go and look at the product page. Sometimes they'll have like options like colors down here as well, which is cool because then you can flick through the product variants. But what Gymshark have done is they've scrapped that idea. I think, and I don't have the data to back this up, but if I had to have a guess, they've shown the most popular product variant as the primary photo in each of the product cards, and then they've just given you an option to add to cart straight from here. So you get one look at it from one perspective. When you hover over it, you get another look, and then you can just add your size, and that adds it straight to cart. And then they continue to push you down the purchasing path, which is a really clever way to do it, especially if you look at how my cursor's flying across these images and they're instantly updating. And that is in part because these guys are running a headless setup, so they have their store is built with Next.js and Shopify Plus, so it's really quick, and this page would be statically rendered. So a lot of these animations or a lot of these effects are just happening virtually in real time, but it feels nice and smooth. The actual mechanism down here is really clean though, because you can continue looking at the product, but it does take up about a fifth or a sixth of the product card. It's really it's really unavoidable. Like this is way more effective than a button because it's interactive and it catches your attention straight away. But it's not so blaringly obvious that it acts as a piece of anxiety. So they've done this really well. I really like it. When you click the sizing button, there's no second prompt. It just goes straight into your cart. And then they use the same product cards down here, or up here I should say, to give you further options, give a quick review. So they've really like compacted the product card here, so they fit a lot of information in without having to display a lot. And then you're prompted to check out, and you probably can't see this because my head's in the way, but their checkout is really nice and clean as well. So well done, Gymshark. This is a really good implementation, and for any other online retailer that has I'd say probably more than 300 or 400 SKUs or individual products, then and you have a product page where customers can browse through a lot of products, this is a really good test to run, and I would recommend running it.